What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Welcome to my Pokemon Unite guide for starting. Yes, this is a beginner's guide. We are gonna get you set up. We are gonna get you into the game. It's a totally free game, but it's a very complicated game with many different kinds of currency that are paid and unpaid, and we're gonna get you all the information you need to know. I've got a little agenda here which you can see on screen. It's very simple. What I've got is about 3 days worth of footage that I've compiled and condensed into just the most important stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys pretty much everything you need to know just to get started. Now, if you've never seen a MOBA style game, that's okay. I hadn't either when I started this game. That's fine. I got in pretty quickly and I was able to start playing and smashing on some enemy teams, and it was very, very fun. But you do have to get through the basics at the very beginning, okay? So let's just get the game set up. Let's get through all the free items. Let's unlock all your free Pokemon. Let's get all of the level ups and held items and the various things that you need to get started that they really do give you for free at the beginning of the game. Now, I've said free a lot of times and I can't say it enough, you guys. This game is free and everything in the game is free. Now, there's a big community of people who say that this game is pay to win. It'll be pay to win for like a month until the free to play players catch up with the pay to win players. Come on, you can unlock everything through free to play gameplay. There's nothing that pay players can get that free players can't get. It just takes time, right? So there'll be eventually a time when the game is free to play and it's not exactly so pay to win, because right now the pay to win players can pay to advance the game very quickly and get ahead of everybody, but eventually that won't be true. I know it's a complex thing to understand, but it's the same as Clash of Clans way back in the day. Eventually we'll all get to the same place and everybody will be on equal playing field. You just have to grind the game. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that grind here just getting started. Let's go ahead and get our trainer set up. You absolutely must get through setup. Now, I always choose the name JonnoYT. That's me, you guys. I am JonnoYT. I've been JonnoYT for many, many years. And the reason I put that name is because if somebody sees the letters YT, they think YouTube. And then if they see Jonno, they're like, well, let me go search Jonno on YouTube. And I tell you, this works, you guys. People play me in matches and then they come on my live stream and they're like, hey, I was just playing you in that match. And I'm like, well, clearly they found me because my username is JonnoYT and they typed Jonno into YouTube and they got my live stream. I'm telling you guys, it happens all the time. It happened to me twice the other night, and that's just the people who actually spoke up and said that they played me. Maybe not everybody even said it. Anyway, just a little detail, Okay, so let's go ahead and set up your trainer avatar. You do get a few options here. Okay, you get a few options. I wish that there was more options. I'm guessing that they're going to come out with more options later, and you'll be able to buy extra hairs and buy extra eyes and all those things. The only thing I want to say is don't go with those sleepy eyes, you guys. Come on, this is an action-paced game. Get the fierce eyes. Okay, there's only 2 fierce eyes. They're the ones on the right side, and I gotta say, all of the hairs are very bad, okay? Very bad. You cannot pick a good hair. I spent a long time trying to pick a good hair, and I had to go with this one. And don't worry about the color of your hair now because you get to change it later. They have you pick your hair color 2 times. I don't know what's up with that. So you can pick basically whatever color you want on this screen, and then they'll still have you refine the hair color later. So if you can't find one of these shades that you like, don't worry, because they're going to give you another opportunity to change the hair in just a second. So let's go ahead and just get out of the trainer mode. Once you get out of there, they're going to shove you into kind of an instructive tutorial type of thing. Now, I am gonna fly through this, you guys, because these are super duper easy. We're just gonna fly through it. I'm not even kidding. We're gonna skip a whole bunch of it. Just follow the instructions, you guys. Just follow them. They're very easy. Let's go ahead and take a quick little peek here, though. We got Wartortle in the tutorial. Yes, Wartortle in the tutorial. It's almost a guarantee that we're getting Blastoise as the next unlockable character because we already have all the assets for Blastoise in the game. You can see Wartortle here, and we've seen Blastoise in some of the key art that's been released recently, so we do have a pretty much guarantee that Blastoise will be one of the future characters coming out. Now, I am going to show you guys how to complete these tutorials, okay? If you're wondering what footage I'm actually showing, this is how you complete the tutorials. I know for some reason it's easy to get stuck in these tutorials, so some of them are a tiny bit hard to complete, and especially if you skip the instructions, you might have a hard time completing it. So I'm going to show you guys what actual things you need to do to complete each one of these tutorials. So just go ahead and stay in the game. They're gonna give you a Charizard, and you got to go through a battle that has Charizard, and it says up at the top right that you just have to do basic stuff. But if you don't feel like reading it and you just want to know what am I supposed to do, the Charizard battle, you actually do have to do a full complete battle, and it's against bots. Okay, so you're pretty much guaranteed a victory. The Charizard battle is all bots. You can see it says Aeos Trainer 4, Aeos Trainer 3, all that, and then eventually you'll start to level up and unlock Pokemon, which is great. They're gonna unlock Pokemon for free, and I don't recommend buying the Pokemon until you've been playing for like a week or so, because they unlock so many free Pokemon that it's kind of a waste. What you're gonna end up doing is finding out that there's a Pokemon that you could have unlocked for free, and then you paid to unlock it with coins which are valuable or other things which are valuable. And just don't do that to yourself, you guys. Just give yourself like a week or so, unlock all the Pokemon that they give you for free, and then if you still haven't got something that you really want, then you can go and start to spend your coins and start to unlock things specifically. Now, this is the very beginning of the game. This is maybe like 15 minutes into the game. They're going to give you your very first Pokemon, and you get to choose what it is. I chose Snorlax. Yes, I love Snorlax, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Love that big boy. So anyway, Snorlax is going to be my main. Many people have been asking me, Jono, what's gonna be your main? Well, my main is gonna be Snorlax, and I'm still trying to figure out my secondary character. I'm working on that on my live stream series right now. I don't know exactly which Pokemon I want to be my second, so we'll have to figure that out. I'm still trying out a whole bunch of Pokemon, and I recommend that you also try out a whole bunch of Pokemon, because you're definitely gonna learn a whole bunch of different stuff when you just try and play the game. But right now we're still setting up the game. We're still in the tutorial. They gave me Slowbro. I believe that was for a trainer level up, and you'll get a few trainer level ups where they give you free Pokemon, and then you're also gonna get all kinds of other rewards. Okay, so let's make a little transition here. We're gonna move on to another subject. We got many subjects to cover during this video. I got a lot of footage. You can see it's a very long video. Second subject I really want to cover is all the free rewards and all the different kinds of currency that they have in the game. There's so many, and we're gonna cover that many times throughout the course of this video, because there's all kinds of little hidden places and hidden menus that are a little bit hard to find, where they continue to give you free currency and you can unlock things for free, and you might not even find them, like me, until day 2 or day 3 of playing, because the game is so fun and you just want to play the game so much that you don't really get lost in all the menus. So I'm going to show you all those menus that you probably won't discover, or that you might not discover, and then you don't really have to think too hard about it. You'll be like, oh yeah, Jono told me I gotta go check out that one spot and get those free things, and I'm gonna show you all those one spots and those free things. Okay, now before we go and get all the free stuff, we do have to get through much of the tutorial, and they're just gonna force you into a whole bunch of tutorial experiences for about the first half hour of your gameplay. So just get used to it. You gotta get through the tutorial. They're teaching you extremely important things, and I'm gonna teach you some extremely important things here too. This is our very first battle, and let me just go ahead and talk through what you should be doing during a battle. Okay, for about the first 2 minutes of your battle, don't worry about being all alone by yourself. Although if you have a buddy with you, that's fine. Like you can see, I'm here with another player called Painsettia, which is a great name. These are actual real players that I linked up with in just a random match, and they're probably also completing the tutorial. And you can see here that we're just attacking the few Pokemon that are in front of us and gaining score and gaining XP. Now, some people call this process right here jungling. I don't want to call it jungling, but that's what people call it. I think it's silly. It's just leveling up. You're just leveling up. It's the same as any other Pokemon game. You have to level up your Pokemon and make them stronger. And if you don't get your Pokemon real big and strong, then they'll never be able to defeat the enemy team. Okay, so speaking of the enemy team, there they are. Now I'm on their goal. I'm trying to score some points, and they're not allowing me to score points. I don't know if you guys saw what just happened there. I was trying to score, but they just keep on attacking me, and I can't score while they're attacking me. So what I'm gonna do is start to clear them out and then be able to score. So let's cover the basics of how this game works. I'm on purple team. I'm always going to be on purple team. You'll never be on orange team. It's very similar to Halo. If you guys remember Team Red and Team Blue, you were never on Team Red. You're always on Team Blue. Okay, it's not Halo. This is Pokemon Unite. So we're going to be Team Purple, and the enemy is always going to be Team Orange. So you're always going to score in the orange goal. You never have to think about Where do I score? You score on the right side of the screen in the orange goal. So the enemy team has got goals and you're trying to score points in their goal, and you've got goals and you have to defend the enemy team from scoring in your goals. So it's very much like a sporting event in that respect. It's like a big sporting event where you want to score the most goals and you are trying to defend against your opponent scoring goals while you're playing offensively and trying to score your own goals. So you kind of have to go back and forth between offensive and defensive play, and because there's 5-man teams, you got a lot of people on the field and there's a whole lot of things going on, and you could end up in a sticky situation like a 2v1 where you have 2 enemy players versus you, and they will usually stack up and beat you. What you want to do is have 2 of your players versus their 1, or 3 of your players versus their 2. Essentially, you want to always outnumber the enemy by 1 Pokemon. Now you can see the first couple of minutes of the battle, I've just been trying to get my own levels up. I'm up to level 6. I'm defeating some of the wild Pokemon that are just out there, and I will say that the Vespiquen here and the Combees are the most important enemy on the field. You want to take those out as often as you see them and try to prevent the enemy team from getting them, because that's XP that they won't be able to get, and it's also points that they won't be able to get. Now continue to try to score. It's very important to score your points. If you're holding points and not scoring them, that's not good. You definitely want to score your points. Don't be holding your points forever. It's also worth noting that when you get into the enemy team's base, you will slow down. That's why I've got that vortex around me there, and I didn't realize that, and it really took me a while to figure that out, even though they tell you in the tutorial. And you see, I got myself in a sticky spot here. I really can't get out of here. I'm running too slow, and the enemy also gains health when they're in their own base, and you gain health when you're in your own base as well. And you can see that there's no way I was gonna survive that match. I was stuck in there going super slow. I got 2v1'd, so there's just no way I was gonna make it out of there. That's okay. When you faint, you're going to start back over in your home base, and you can figure out what you want to do from there. Sometimes you want to go back where you were and get into a battle, and sometimes you just want to forget what you were doing and go to somewhere totally different and change your role and change what you're doing. And that's what I'm doing here. I went over there to defend my base. Now, even though this Pokemon has basically no score, you can see that they're holding 0. I really just don't want them in my base messing around, and even though they're holding 0 score, they still drop score when I defeat them, and I got XP for defeating them. So that was pretty good. I just want to take them out because I know that they won't be strong enough to stay against me. And you can see that enemy Pokemon got super weak. He ran over there, got some free health, and then he ran away into his base because that's where it's safe for him. Now you can see when you come back into a match after you fainted, they do allow you to fast transport yourself. This will only be available later in the match. It's a little bit difficult to learn the button combination that you have to press to use that fast transport, but you should be able to get fast enough to where it only takes you about a second to do the fast transport. At first, it may take you 5 or 10 seconds because it's very difficult to get the button combination there. I think they made it a little bit too complex, but you have a lot of options of where you could go. So anyway, it has to be complex. Now you guys will see here, I defeated Zapdos. Defeating the boss Zapdos is extremely important, and you can see that there's no defenses on the enemy base whatsoever, so I can score instantly as soon as I get over there. I destroyed the base. I got a huge score off of that. I destroyed the Zapdos. It basically put us way in the lead because of that move, and we had a really good game. We beat the enemy team by over 100 points, and it shows you at the end of the match who did what. You guys can see here, I was the top. I got 181 points. I've got a crown next to my name. Now you can see the 181 points is the little Pokeball. I got 8 knockouts. That's the next thing there with the little fist. And then I got 4 assists. So somebody else was working on a knockout, and I helped them get that knockout. So then the score on the far right that has the crown, that's the overall score. I believe the highest you can get there is a 100, although I really don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how they calculate that score. It's not your points. It's not actually anything. You didn't get 90 of anything in the battle. It's just kind of an overall score of how you did. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch gears here. That was kind of a tutorial on battles. They force you to get into that tutorial, so I figured I would talk about battles because it is a game all about battles. But most of this tutorial is going to have nothing to do with battles. I really want to show you guys how you can milk this game and get every single thing for free. and you really need to, because there's a bunch of pay to win items you can buy, but you can also just get them for free, and there's many ways to do that. I'm not going to show you every single OP way. I'm really just going to show you what I did for the first couple of days and all the free stuff that I was able to unlock just playing the game for free. Now, you guys know me, I'm a big old whale. I love to whale in games. I have no problem whaling in games. I spent over $3,000 on Pokemon Go, and I got the receipts to prove it. So yes, and I've spent more on other games, honestly. I spent more on Clash of Clans than that. I have spent a lot of money on games. I'm a big old whale. I'm happy to admit it, no big deal. However, I do like to play the game totally for free, see what the game is like before you whale, and you can't even really whale that hard in this game, so I will say that right up front. You cannot whale that hard in this game. In Clash of Clans, you could spend $5,000 and have the hugest Clash of Clans castle that you ever saw in your whole life. This game, you cannot spend $5,000, okay? It's just not possible. It's never going to add up to that total. I don't even think you could spend $1,000 in this game, okay? So for all the whales out there, your bank account is in safe hands. They're not going to steal all your money, okay? But you can whale this game. You can buy everything. I'm not going to do that during this video. The only thing I'm going to buy during this video is one skin, and I'm going to unlock the battle pass, okay? So just a little precursor to what you can expect out of this video. I'm not going to whale. I'm going to show you guys all the stuff for free, because I do think it's important to see what they give for free and see if the game is technically fair. And I do think that this game is fair. You can get everything that the pay to win players get for free. Okay, I just wanted to cover that for a second. We're looking at some tutorials here. The most important thing when you very first get into the game is complete these tutorials. They do kind of force you to do it, but they don't force you to do it. They ask you to do it, but they don't make you go and do it. If you don't do these tutorials, you're missing out on a ton of free coins, and they're super easy. They only take a few minutes, and basically here I'm just going to show you how to complete them. They're super easy to complete. You just go in and follow the instructions, but if for some reason you skipped all of the instructions, what I'm going to show here is just how to complete them, and most of them are just destroy the goal zone, and once you destroy the goal zone, it's over. And then a couple of them, they actually make you play the full match. They're really not that hard. So once you get in there and complete all of these tutorials, you get a ton of free coins, probably more free coins than anywhere else in the game, I would argue. So definitely get in there, do the tutorials. The only thing I'm showing here is how to complete them, and I'm telling you, it's very easy. Get a couple of points. There we go. I need one last point to destroy this goal. It's destroyed, and that's it. Once you destroy the goal, it does destroy their ability to slow you down. That's what it was showing there, that flashing orange animation. It was briefly showing that I destroyed the goal, and it takes down all of their defenses that make you slow during that area, and it makes it easier for you to advance to their further goals and get in there and score more points on them. Okay, now I wasn't kidding. They really are going to put you through a lot of tutorials. This next tutorial is how to defeat the boss. I hope you guys noticed I was using the launch pad there to get over the wall. Those launch pads can be kind of handy. Now what they're teaching you here is that Zapdos is extremely important, and on the previous one they were teaching you that Rotom is extremely important. And with the way that I personally play, these are the two most important things on the map. When you get the Rotom, it destroys the enemy defenses and scores you an instant 20 points. And when you get the Zapdos, similarly, it destroys the defenses and allows you to score instantly. It gives you a ton of points, and you can just ride on over there and score those points instantly because their defenses are down. So it's a really, really clutch thing to do to get the Zapdos. I've seen people come back from insane bad scores and they get the Zapdos and come right back and win the game. So Zapdos is a game winner. You can get the game winning hit on Zapdos just by going in there and getting the very last hit on Zapdos. That's the most annoying thing. Same thing about Rotom, and don't let people do this to you guys, but I do suggest that you try to do it to other people. If you just get the last hit, that's all you have to get, the very last hit, and you will defeat the whole Zapdos, even if you did the least damage. It's honestly kind of annoying, but it's also kind of clutch if you can pull it off. And I've had some people on live stream pull it off against me, where they just come in, sneak the last hit, and then walk away, and it's so annoying. But there's a couple of Pokemon that are really good at doing it. So just make sure you guys prioritize Rotom and prioritize Zapdos during your battles. Okay, we're gonna continue to switch gears during this video. It is a ton of my early gameplay footage, and it's just me at extremely low level exploring the game and exploring all the features, which I'm guessing some of you who chose to click on this video are doing as well. So I hope you're enjoying the video. I'm just gonna run through as many features and explore and show you guys everything that I actually found, and if you guys found anything that I missed, definitely throw it in the comments. Now, I think that this is probably the coolest part of the game. There's so many cool parts of this game, but the trainer style is going to be really awesome. I love the sword and shield style animation. I think it looks fantastic. I'm glad that they brought that over to this game as well. It's one of the best animation styles that they've ever come up with. I'm absolutely in love with it, and I'm so glad to see another game that's sharing that animation style. The 3D is like, it's like a 3D and 2D at the same time. It's like an anime 3D, and I just love it. I think it looks fantastic. There's so many really good customizations. Now for me, I had to get down to basics, okay? Super basics. I'm really happy with this outfit. I took everything off. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I got my beach shorts. I got my white Vans. All right. And I'm just looking fly. I was really happy with this outfit. I took off my gloves. I took everything off. I was so happy. I was ready to leave it just like this. Yes, equip it. And then they told me, Jono, you're wearing boxer briefs, bro. You need to put some pants on. I was like, oh my goodness, I thought they were beach shorts. So they do force you to wear the slightly higher than knee length shorts. I'm looking for some nice short beach shorts. They won't let me wear the boxer briefs. I don't understand it. They got the stripe down the side. They looked like regular shorts, but nope, apparently they're boxer briefs. Oh well. Okay, well anyway, I did like that outfit, but I'm having to wear the long shorts after all. Switching gears again, let's go into some more free stuff. Make sure you guys go to daily missions, okay? So there's more than a few menus. There's more than a few menus. I'm gonna say this over and over again because it's so true, and it's actually kind of annoying. There's many menus, many missions, many challenges, many daily this and that, and it's kind of hard to track it all down, so you just have to click all those little red dot menus. You see the little red dot where it says game released? That means that they're gonna give you something for free or something that you haven't seen. So just track down all those red dots as you go through the game. Anywhere you see that red dot, it means that you missed something and there's still something for free that you can go collect. And as you can see here, some of them are gigantic and some of them do expire. That one that I just picked up expires on August 24th. So if you guys are watching this after August 24th, sorry about that. Some of these things did expire, and if you guys are watching it before, just make sure you go and get every single little thing. Speaking of every single little thing that you can get and stuff that expires, don't forget your Zeraora. They do give you a free Zeraora as soon as you start the game. You just have to head over to your messages and you can grab that there. And I mean, imagine this, you guys. There's a free gift in the messages. There's a free gift in the daily challenges. There's a free gift in the daily login. There's a free gift here, there, and everywhere. So there's many menus, there's many places to go and find all these free little things. And that's why I put this video together. I appreciate you guys who are sticking with it. It's a long video, but I tried to pack in as much information visually and in terms of what I'm telling you as possible. Okay, so I cut out all the footage that was not me getting free stuff or me showing you groundbreaking details that you must absolutely know, and if you missed them, then they could expire. So anyway, I just don't want you guys to miss a single thing. All right, switching gears again, let's move over to the shop. So there is a shop in this game. I know I talked about some pay to win stuff earlier, and I got to admit, there's really not that much pay to win stuff in this game. Pretty much everything in the shop is cosmetic. There's only a few items that you even need to buy, and you can buy them with non-paid items. You can buy them with the coins that you get for free every day. So I really don't consider this game to be super pay to win. Let's just dive through every little section of the shop. We've got the Unite Battle Committee. This is where you're going to get Pokemon licenses. As we covered in a previous video, a Pokemon license is how you play with that Pokemon. So this is kind of like Super Smash Brothers moment here, where they're going to be unlocking characters and people are going to be begging for different characters to get unlocked. Obviously, everyone's going to want Tyranitar and Dragonite and all the pseudo legendaries and the legendaries that we know and love. We're going to want to have Mewtwo. Of course, everyone's going to want to have all those Pokemon, and we're going to see the release of those licenses through the Unite Battle Committee here in the shop. All right, and you can see at the top right that we've got different currencies, and you can unlock these with different currencies. Now, I did spend all 6,000 of my coins so I could unlock Talonflame. Honestly, I regret doing that. I don't like Talonflame, and I'm probably not going to play with it that much. It's a very good Pokemon if you're on a fantastic team However, I had an extremely hard time getting started with that Pokemon because I just couldn't find a defender that would like defend me, and it's such a glass cannon that if you don't have a defender on your team, then it's going to be difficult. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm just showing what I actually bought, and I did buy that to be my secondary Pokemon with Snorlax as my main, but yeah, I'm not going to use it, so I regret that. All right, we'll move on to the fashion area. This is the Aeos Emporium, and you do have another kind of currency. I mentioned that there's so many kinds of currency. You see that little pizza slice looking thing? I was like, what is that? I still don't know what it is. It's a little fashion credit that you can get, and you're gonna get those from a different area of the game when you unlock the same fashion item multiple times. They'll give you those credits. It's a little hard to explain, and I'm not going to get into it on this video because honestly, there's too many hard to explain areas of this game. So for all intents and purposes, just imagine that there's more and more different kinds of credits in this game that they're going to give you, and they are eligible to buy things in the shop. So there we go. Now we've got the last area of the shop, Zirco Trading. I love the name of this, and basically you can spend your gems here, and we are gonna go and buy some gems. Now, I'm only gonna buy these gems because I wanted to do it for demonstration purposes so that you guys could see what it looks like, and because it's such a good deal. They have a first time special. Usually when apps come out, they have something like this, and they're extremely good deals. They double your purchase value. So let's go ahead and go through the purchase process. For those of you who may never do this, or those of you who are wondering, should I do this, or I'm not sure, I've never done this before and I don't know what it looks like and I'm not sure how it's gonna go, this is what it looks like. All right, so just letting you guys know, I always do the redeemed amount only, so I don't have a bunch of extra credit balance left over in my Nintendo account. It's like money sitting there that's never gonna get spent, so I just do the required amount only. And there you go, you can see we got 1220 Aeos gems. Now that's incorrect because it has bonus along with it, so don't worry about that. We'll get the bonus. You guys can see at the top right, it's gonna give me my 2440 gems, and honestly that's a good amount of gems to get you started. And because the bonus on those was better than the lower packs, if you do the math, then I liked that $20 pack. That $20 pack was a really good value. So there we go, I bought my first Holowear skin, and now I've got my stylish beach Snorlax ready to rock. And just so you guys know, there's absolutely no competitive value whatsoever to these Holowear skins. They are just for cosmetic purposes, just like in Fortnite. All right, so here we go. We have yet another currency in the game. We skipped through that pretty quickly, but just so you guys know, at the top right, there was a Holowear currency. So like I said earlier, there's a couple different extra currencies that only work in certain parts of the shop, and you'll pick them up through different things in the game. And when you get those, you can use them to, you know, buy different things in the shop. So that's pretty simple. Now here's another one of those screens where they give you free things. This is your beginner challenge. So you can go down to that little challenge area, and there's going to be stuff that you can unlock there, and they're going to give you free Pokemon in there. They're going to give you free items in there, all kinds of different stuff that you can unlock in there, and they are daily. So you definitely want to log in day 1, log in day 2, log in day 3. There's a lot of daily unlocks that you can get, and you don't want to miss those daily unlocks. They're going to save you a lot of coins. They're going to save you a lot of gold, a lot of gems, all that. They're going to save you by getting those. So just make sure that you log in every single day. We'll cover that again here in a few minutes. This is your trainer level area. This is yet another menu that has free stuff in there that you need to claim. Now, I said it earlier in the video, and I don't think some people believed me, so I hope you believe me now. There's so many menus on this game, and you get free stuff in all those menus, and you need to go and click every single little button and get them. All right, so changing gears just a little bit. This is day 2. We're officially into my day 2 footage. So this is my second day before I started my live stream. I hit the record button and I grabbed up all the free stuff that the game gave me so I could make this video with it. All right, so we got day 2. They gave us a free Alolan Ninetales. Now I did mention, you guys, don't go and spend your credits and your tickets and your gems and all that stuff on unlocking Pokemon, because they're going to give you a bunch of free Pokemon. So if day 1 you unlocked Ninetales by spending money, well, guess what? They give it to you for free on day 2. So anyway, don't mess up and go buy a Pokemon that they're going to give you for free anyway. Okay, now we're gonna switch gears pretty quickly here and there. This is footage of my live stream where I unlocked the battle pass. You do not start out the game with the battle pass. I had to get to trainer level 5 before the battle pass was unlocked, okay? So it took me 2 days to unlock the battle pass. They don't even let you see the battle pass until you get to trainer level 5. Now, I easily could have done that on day 1. However, it took me 2 days because I only have a couple hours to stream at night and I was recording some footage like we're seeing here. So yeah, I just didn't get very far on the first couple of days of launch. I'm not really that worried about it, but it was my goal to unlock the battle pass, and this is the footage of me doing it. So you do have a couple of menus here. You can see at the top right, there's the rewards and there's also the missions. And here we have yet another currency in the game. These bottle cap things with the stars on them. I got to admit, you guys, I have no idea what these are for. I've gotten a bunch of these bottle caps now. I've got like 600 of them. I don't know what they do, okay? If somebody wants to let me know in the comments, I would really appreciate it because literally it's a very complex game and I haven't found where you spend those yet, and I haven't even seen anywhere that you would spend those yet. Although maybe you use them to buy these boxes. I'm not sure. I have no idea, okay? But we'll get that figured out later in the game. Alright, and those boxes are for when you complete the battle pass. Once you get all 90 levels of the battle pass, if you keep on working on the battle pass, you can unlock those prize boxes, and those prize boxes will have stuff in there for you. So that's pretty cool, and it gives you a really good reason to try to unlock level 90 on your battle pass, as if the really cool pirate Cinderace was not a good enough reason, okay? So that's a very good reason. Go ahead and unlock your battle pass, do the whole thing to level 90. Now, here's the deal, you guys. You do have to buy a premium battle pass. You don't have to, but if you want the Cinderace skin, if you want to get some of the premium rewards like the Pikachu skin, you have to buy the pass. So I went ahead and showed you there buying the battle pass. It took me 2 days to unlock the battle pass and buy the battle pass. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the easiest thing, but it can be done if you really sit down and grind on it. A little bit harder than I did, apparently. Okay, so there's the battle pass. I've finally unlocked the battle pass. We're on day 2, so we've got a lot of different rewards to claim. We've got a lot of different missions and challenges and little things here and there that we got to get through. So I'm going to show you all the footage of me doing those. Now, they did give me a free item. I got those wise glasses, and I'm telling you, my Zeraora looks very wise in those wise glasses. So make sure you do these challenges, and you're going to unlock Crustle. I don't know if you guys saw that, but on day 7 of doing those challenges, you unlock Crustle for free. Now, I've seen people who bought Crustle. I'm going to wait the 7 days and get Crustle for free. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not trying to buy that Crustle if they give it to you for free. So my whole opinion on that is just wait and give yourself about a week of gameplay, log in every day, play, do your matches, do the things they tell you to do, and get that stuff for free. Now, here's another section of the game that is a little bit confusing. We have yet another currency, which is called energy, and you can exchange that energy for this sort of random pull system. And out of this, you'll get all kinds of different prizes, including a rare skin for Talonflame, and it's the only way you can get that skin for Talonflame, aside from using one of the extra currencies in the shop, okay? You cannot use gems to buy the Talonflame skin. You can use the energy that you get, and they also have some paid items. This is where the pay-to-win strategy comes in. I'm not going to get into that here. You can buy these tanks, and you can buy the ability to boost your energy and get more energy from battles. It's more advanced strategy than I want to talk about on this video, but I just wanted you to know you're going to get free energy every time you battle, and you can go to that little Pokeball screen that's in the center of the right-hand side of the screen. It's a little white Pokeball. It says 90 out of 100. When you get 100 out of 100 energy, then you'll be able to redeem it for the chance to get that Holowear skin. Alright, let's move on again. We're going to change gears many times in this video, and I swear we're almost done with the video, so if you made it this far, you're a legend. You've probably learned so much by now that you're just like, wow, I can't believe Jonno took all the time to put this together for me, but I did, and you're welcome. Alright, let's get into items. These are items that you can use periodically throughout your battle, and they do have a cooldown, and you're going to be able to use a potion, X-Attack, Fluffy Tail. All these items are going to do different bonuses during the battle, and you can see, like in the case of the eject button, they are extremely useful. You can go through walls, You can give yourself a heal. There's all kinds of different bonuses you can get from these items, and depending on which Pokemon you're using, they may be more beneficial than others. So I do recommend taking the time to learn those items, and you're going to unlock them for free throughout the course of your game. You can get them for leveling up mostly. So I do recommend to just take a look at all those items and think about which one you want to use. If you're not sure which one to use, just use the potion. I've been using the potion and it's a great item. Gives you a little bit of health. Alright you guys, here is my day 3 footage, and I really do promise we're almost done with this video. It's just about all the beginner content that I could possibly show you. I'm trying to show you a little bit of the stuff that you're going to unlock for free so you don't go and buy it. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff you are going to unlock for free, so don't go buy everything that you want necessarily on the very first or second or third day of playing, because just look through and see what they're going to give you for free, and at least make sure that they're not going to give you something for free that you're going to buy. Now you do see a little bit of that currency that they gave you. That was the fashion currency that's only spendable in the fashion area of the shop. And then there's a few other things they're going to give you for free. If you're like me, then you always forget to claim your battle pass rewards. So here's a bunch of battle pass rewards that I got, and one of those items was another currency in the game. Although it's not really a currency per se, it's an item that you can spend to upgrade your other items. So upgrading your items is probably the most important strategy, and it's one of the final thoughts I'm going to give you guys before we wrap up this video. I'm mostly just showing you free things that you can pick up and showing you all the menus that you need to check on a daily basis. But a little bit of advanced strategy here, okay? There are held items, and you can upgrade those held items. I'm going to show you that before the end of the video. This is where the pay-to-win strategy comes in. Upgrading these items all the way to their max level is going to make your Pokemon stronger during battle. And sometimes you'll get into a battle and people will just absolutely wreck you, and you're like, how are they so strong? It's probably because they have these items and those items are upgraded. So I'm going to show you how you can upgrade those items, and this is probably the only thing you really need to focus on as you get into your more advanced gameplay. So you can see my leftovers are level 9. You can see on the right, when my leftovers get to level 10, they upgrade to a better leftovers, and I'm going to upgrade them to level 10. So now I have level 10 leftovers. Those level 10 leftovers are so much stronger than the regular leftovers, and once I get to level 20 leftovers, they'll be even stronger. Now you can make this process happen through the pay-to-win strategy, or you could also do it for free, but it's going to take you a lot longer. So I'm trying to upgrade my leftovers as fast as possible to level 20. I know it's going to be costly. Most people are trying to get all of their stuff to level 10. I think that's a really good way to go. Get your first 3 items to level 10. Each Pokemon can hold 3 items during battle, so you get really good combinations of those items. So just make sure that you pick the 3 that you know you're going to use the most. I'm going to use the Shell Bell and the leftovers, and probably one other item depending on which Pokemon it is. And I'm going to get those to level 10, and then I'm going to get my leftovers to level 20 as well. I really want to get those level 20 leftovers, and I might even pay to get them upgraded to level 20. I'm that serious about it. That's what I'm going to wail on. When I finally do wail, I'm going to wail on those items and get them upgraded all the way to max. Alright you guys, oh my goodness, we finally came to the end of my video. I can't believe I made this video so long, but honestly, we were talking about interesting stuff the whole time. All the footage was very relevant, so I just hope you guys found this interesting. I hope you guys post a comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything, if there's something that you learned that I missed on my first 3 days of playing. Tell me about it. I would love to hear about it down in the comments, and I really appreciate everybody for watching all the way until the end of this video. That is amazing. Thank you. Alright you guys, thanks for watching my video. Thank you to my amazing subscribers. I will see you on live gameplay streams. We'll be playing with viewers on my stream, so I would love to play with you. Stop by my live stream and we'll be playing some matches. All you gotta do is hop in my lobby. It's that simple. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to my amazing subscribers, and peace!